Good evening and thanks for joining us. We've watched it happen in other countries like England, France and parts of Italy, and we knew Canada was not immune to a second wave of COVID-19. Now it is happening. The virus is spreading so fast in some regions, new restrictions are the only thing that can stop it. And today, the entire province of Manitoba and Canada's largest city moved to code red.
I want to warn you, in the plainest possible terms, that COVID-19 is out there at levels we have not seen before. You should assume it is everywhere, and that without proper precautions and protections, you are at risk of infection.
For the next 28 days, Toronto bars and restaurants will remain closed to indoor dining. Casinos and bingo halls will also be closed. Group fitness classes are banned. People are being urged to not socialize with anyone outside their immediate household and to work from home whenever possible. And starting on Thursday, all of Manitoba will move to code red too. That means no social gatherings, non-essential retail stores will be limited to curbside pickup, restaurants move to takeout and delivery only, gyms, rec centers, churches and hair salons will be closed, though schools and daycares will stay open, and non-essential travel is discouraged.
We've been pleading with Manitobans to follow the fundamentals, but the numbers continue to climb. It's clear that further action is needed, and this action is needed now.
Here's why. Manitoba continues to have the highest number of active cases per capita of any province, 376 cases per 100,000 people. The second highest is Alberta, followed by Quebec, then Saskatchewan and British Columbia. COVID fatigue and fears of businesses going under has led to some pushback against imposing new restrictions. Today, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau urged political leaders in Canada to do the right thing, as he put it.
I would hope that no leader in our country is easing public health vigilance because they feel pressure not to shut down businesses. I understand that worry, but let me tell you, that's how we end up with businesses going out of business.
The Prime Minister said if provinces need more federal financial support for businesses, they should ask for it. David Akin has our top story tonight.
We're seeing record spikes this morning across the country. So I urge the premiers and the mayors to please do the right thing. Act now to protect public health.
Prime Minister Justin Trudeau would not name the premiers or mayors that need to do more, but it was pretty clear where the hot spots of the country were as the day broke. Some parts of Ontario, Alberta, and Manitoba.
I think the mayors would encourage the provinces to follow the evidence and enact the measures to protect business for the long term and human beings and life in the short term.
Resistance to more lockdowns comes from a concern that the risk to local economies outweighs the health risk. Trudeau says that's the wrong way to think because his government is providing subsidies to ease any pain from lockdowns.
We will be there as a federal government with direct supports for workers, for families, for business owners.
But Ontario's premier, for one, says more support for employers is crucial.
We need more support for businesses. That's what we need. We need more support, financial support, and I'd be more than happy to sit down and talk to the Prime Minister about that support.
In Quebec's François Legault says premiers have been telling Trudeau for months to boost health transfers.
Because we need to hire people. And to hire people, we need to know if we'll have the financing in 2 years and 3 years from now. And so far, most of the money announced by Justin Trudeau since the beginning of March is non-recurrent money.
One thing the premiers and the Prime Minister do agree on, now is not the time for Ottawa to invoke any of its emergency powers to force the province to do something. The Prime Minister has not used those powers at any point in this pandemic and does not want to do so now. Dawna?
David Akin in Ottawa, thank you.